welcome to a multi-day tour of Nashville, what we did, but more importantly, what we ate. Today's vlog is going to cover 2.5 days of our most recent stay in Nashville, where I'm currently filming. We are in our room at Margaritaville Resort. I do have a little room tour coming up for you in just a moment, but this vlog is probably going to be a little bit more chaotic than my normal sit down, talk to you, we focus on one subject type of vlogs or videos. So I want to take you with us as we explore the city, show you some of the awesome things and the beautiful architecture, the murals here, but I also want to talk you through what we're eating. So let's go to the room tour and then get started. I feel like the only appropriate way to say hello to you from Nashville is howdy. We are officially in our King Suite at Margaritaville. This was Mark's Christmas present, so I wanted to show you around. It is not a thorough Disney World room tour, but I feel like when you hear people say that they're staying at a Margaritaville resort, you get a certain image in your mind, but really this is very much the aesthetic of like the nautical vibes at home, just a little more tropical. So we're gonna do a little tour and then stay tuned because there's so much more fun to be had here in Nashville. We just literally arrived. Like, we are dropping off our stuff, we're touching up our lip gloss, and then we're going. We're going on adventures. So this is the vista that we get when we walk in. Apologies about the lights making the camera go a little strange. I like this. Sometimes when we come to nautical hotels, I'm here for decor inspo, and while this wouldn't go anywhere in my house, I like this idea. I think it's cute. And then there's a little coffee bar over here. Son of a, son of a, son of a, son of a sailor. I only know any Jimmy Buffett songs because of Mark. A coffee station that we definitely won't use. Actually, we'll use it for tea. Mark will use it. Getting all them dollars worth. And I'm pretty sure this is the exact beadboard that we have in our bathroom behind the tub, for now. Home renovations pending. There's this very long desk here. Look, I brought my hat. This looks like it's 4 drawers. It's 2, but they're very deep. Love this rattan chair. And then one of my favorite details of this room, oh my gosh, they even have a little like opener on the side. Wouldn't this be cute in pink? There's nothing in it. Actually, I think Mark put the waters. Oh, and the cheese that we didn't eat here. Even the little like ice bucket is themed. 5 o'clock somewhere. I like this light. You get a really big wardrobe here. And not that this is a complaint, but if you watch the packing video, which I will link above, you know that there are just not enough hangers. If you're going to give me this glorious, spacious wardrobe, can I get more than 6 hangers? I don't feel like that's a lot to ask, but I do like this space. And I'm glad there's an iron because my clothes have been rolled for weeks. Oh, I like the automatic lights. Riviera does that too. That was like one of my favorite touches. That's our little view. Oh, I didn't notice those were cleats and boat rope. While I don't necessarily love the artwork itself, I like those details. We have a little couch here. I don't know if this pulls out, but you could, I guess, sleep here. And then we have the big king-size bed. Oh, fins to the right. Wow, they're really going for every popular lyric that exists. Changes in attitude. My one requirement was that the bed is king-sized, because maybe that's high maintenance, but I just want us to be comfortable while we sleep. There's no space to put your luggage under the bed, but there's lots of spaces for it elsewhere. I see one plug on either side. So we'll have to finagle. Phones will go there, but then where will the watches go? We'll have to figure that out. Let's show you the bathroom. So we also have a sliding door at home. This one is much more shipleppy. Read Joanna Gaines. And here we are. We've unpacked as much as we're probably going to. Hello. All of my Stony Clover bits are here. I am certain that as the days progress, I will be unpacking all of the little bits and bobs that I brought. So I wanted to film this before it got not aesthetic. I like the light pendants. I like the wall color, the art. It's a really big bathroom. Rain shower. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. So we're off to explore Broadway. I'm gonna take you with me and show you everything I'm eating. And yeah, we have no plans, which is wild as Disney people, that we're just going out into the world without plans. But I'm hungry. There is an hour time difference between here and home. So it's 11:08 here, which means it's 12:08 at home. We were up at 3:20 this morning, so it's time. We're gonna go find something yummy to eat. I hope you enjoyed the room tour. See you soon. This is the Kobe beef taco from Velvet Taco here at the food hall. There's no way on earth I'm gonna eat all of this. And it's not what I thought it was gonna look like, but I hope it's gonna be yummy. I feel awkward vlogging what I'm eating here because it's not Disney World. We're at the Assembly Food Hall, which is like a bunch of different stalls and vendors with all different kinds of food. Mark got Prince chicken sliders. And he got them hot. And this is the second time he's been to Nashville, and he should know better because he's making a lot of these noises like, hoo, he, hoo, as he's eating. And that's a red flag. But he did get me a little cornbread. I'm gonna rate it a 6 out of 10. The flavor is good, it's a little dry. Cornbread is like one of my favorite foods. The top is better. That like soft top is better. And then this is my Kobe beef taco. I'm gonna rate this like a 5 out of 10 because it's basically like a cheeseburger taco. I thought it was gonna be like Kobe beef like ground. And the insert clip that I have is just it being a cheeseburger. It's good. But I won't finish it because I want to try other things here. There's like so many stalls and vendors, and there's a wine bar upstairs. Yeah, we have things to accomplish here. I can't be filling up on cheeseburger tacos and cornbread that's not fully moist, you know? But that's the update. I'll show you what Mark's looks like. First of all, we were like, we're gonna try a whole bunch of things. Let's not get anything huge. This is his not huge thing. So when he brought it back, he was like, I did a bad job. So those are the sliders. I don't really understand what this chicken on bread situation is. Honestly, I'm scared of this chicken if he says it's hot. He has mac and cheese here. He just went to go get blue cheese because it's too spicy. So like, this is not for me. I did bite a French fry and they have a spice on them that makes them good. But I'm trying to show some restraint just because I'm so hungry. There's so much more I want to try, including wine and macarons. Why not? Good morning. We're waking up to day 2 in Nashville, and all things considered, I'm feeling pretty good. I woke up around a little before 7 here, which is a little before 8 at home, which is a lie-in for me. Like, that's pretty late considering how I get up on the weekdays, and typically my daughter is in bed with us by 7:30 on the weekends. So that was really nice. We did go to sleep last night by 10 p.m. We were back in our room after we ended the night at Finn's bar here at the hotel. We came back up to the room. We watched part of an episode of 1899 on Netflix that we downloaded before we came. I'm so invested. I need to know what happens. It's the strangest show I've ever watched. And before, I think 20 minutes in, Mark was like snoring sound asleep. So we did go to bed pretty early, knowing that today we have kind of a packed full day, AKA we have actual things on our itinerary. So yesterday I did have 4 beverages, which is a lot for me, period. Branded water. I had 3 glasses of champagne. No, I had 2 glasses of champagne, a glass-ish of wine at lunch and a Tanqueray and tonic to end the night. And oh man, it's been a while. I typically stay away from hard alcohol post-op. Tanqueray has always been a favorite of mine. So I figured we're on vacation, let's have one. And I order it with so many limes, it's ridiculous. And the bartender brought me a separate cup of just limes last night, which I appreciated. So this was all accomplished through hours in between movement, meals, and not enough water. Let me talk you through it. We're gonna take our vitamins as well. And I'm going to do a face mask because my skin is dry and I'm not sure if it's from the self tanner. Also, Chelsea, you look like you have webbed fingers. I don't have a lemon. I'm not sure how to get rid of that today. Or if we just scrub and live with it. Mary Ruth. Ooh, and I have a protein shake. I'm not sure I'm ready for that yet. Maybe a post-shower shake. After the Assembly Food Hall lunch, we went up a flight to a restaurant called 60 Vines. Very cute, looks like Joanna Gaines decorated it. White shiplap, black like structured windows, magnolia trees on the inside. The bar was a raw piece of wood, like the raw edge wood. It was so cool. It was one of our Uber drivers that actually recommended this restaurant to us. The food looked amazing, but we had just eaten lunch. So they do like wines on tap, and you can get them in much smaller pours than a regular glass. So we ordered a flight of the bubbles, and Mark and I shared those. And realistically, that was like a glass of wine after eating in the middle of the day. I was hydrated at that point. It was just like a nice touch. We came back to the room shortly after. We rested, we unpacked, we napped, etc. And then for dinner, we went to Mark's Choice restaurant called Chopper, which is a retro futuristic tiki bar. And we watched an episode of Somebody Feed Phil on Netflix where he went there, and the part that interested me the most was that there's no food inside the bar. There is a taco truck outside that serves amazing Mexican food, and you like get that delivered to your table. So we got the quesabirria. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. It's one of the best things I've ever eaten. I was able to eat a whole taco. They come like tiny tacos, like they're little, and one bite of the third one because there were 3, and you dip them into what looks like a beef bone broth soup, but it's not. It's like a consomme. It was so good. So we were there for several hours, and Mark ordered 2 tiki drinks. We brought home the mug for one of them. It's the blue one from these clips. And I had 2 glasses of kava while we were there. This is Mark's Chopper Mai Tai, and this little mug will definitely be coming home with us. I'm boring and just got kava because that's how I roll. There's a taco truck outside where we got dinner. We got something that we've never gotten before, quesabirria. Looks delicious. But I love this idea that like the food is not inside the restaurant. There's work with like an actual taco truck, which is really cool.
Alright, so there's a straw in the back. You can drink
Thank
while it's on fire. You can blow it out, it's up to you. Just mind the eyebrows.
Mind the eyebrows. We had to make a decision. So we had to figure out after we left Chopper, were we coming back to the hotel? Were we going to Broadway? Were we looking for something else to eat? And I really wasn't hungry. There is an amazing smash burger place near Chopper called Lab Joy that we also saw, I think, on Somebody Feed Phil. But I wasn't in the mood for like something heavy. So we decided tonight is Broadway night. We have reservations at White Limousine and Pushing Daisies, and then we'll come out to Broadway. So we have an afternoon busy evening of excitement going on where we expect there will be more intakes of wine. Hydrate up. And we came back to the Finn's bar, which is here at Margaritaville, and we ordered the Tennessee pork nachos, which didn't look good but ended up being really good, and that's where I had a Tanqueray and tonic. The doors were open, you could see the skyline into Nashville. The music, this was our first experience with live music in Nashville. She was phenomenal. The girl who was playing last night, she had such a beautiful voice, and she had like remixed a lot of traditional Buffett songs, so that was wonderful. And then we came back to the room, we kind of like peeked outside, looked at the nightlife going on. It was relatively quiet in here. We drank some water, brushed teeth, and then got in bed to watch Netflix. So like not a wild night out in the big city of Nashville. I'm sorry I'm giving you this like detailed breakdown of what we're doing from yesterday's clips whilst in my pajamas, but it's quiet time here right now before we get ready. My plan is to do a little sheet mask for hydration, relax and rest a bit, and then I think I will take a shower and get ready for the day, and I think I'll show you what I'm gonna wear. I think today is the House of Harlow two-piece set with boots, because tonight for white limousine I want to wear my white dress. I feel like that's the aesthetic. And then tomorrow I will wear my other two-piece set. Tomorrow's supposed to be the warmest day, and I will pack my silk dress for the plane, and then I will have successfully worn all 6 outfits. There's also laundry here, and we're here for 3 days. I'm literally considering during our like downtime, if we have any in the middle of the day, doing a load of laundry so I can rewear one of my dresses home, like possibly the dress I wore onto the plane, wear it home because it was really roomy and comfortable. So our plan this morning is to do some shopping. I think I might do a second video on like come shopping with me in Nashville. We'll see. You should be subscribed either way, let's be honest. And then I will clue you in on what we have for lunch today, and then all of our exciting dining and drinking experiences later. This is such an interesting city. It's so little and packs so much in. It's really cool. But yeah, those are our plans today. Let's drink our water, let's drink our protein, let's take our vitamins, let's hydrate our skin, and have a great day. So the day that I'm actually sitting down and filming this for you in this particular two-piece outfit is the warmest day. It's supposed to get into the 80s today in Nashville, so I saved my two-piece for this weather. But it's also our departure day. We got very lucky with flights, and we don't actually need to like leave downtown Nashville until around 4:30 this afternoon. So we still have a full day, which is where you may see some bonus clips from what we're eating today. And I think we're gonna try barbecue for lunch, like real Nashville Southern barbecue. We have been eating a lot of Mexican food. So you already saw day 1. Let's recap day 2. Yesterday morning, we did one of my very favorite things that we've done so far in Nashville, and that was to shop in a district called 12 South. So this held all of the super cute stores. If you want to see a come shopping with me where I actually do take you into the dressing room as I try things on, I show you what I purchase, that's a separate vlog. I will link it here if that's the first one to go up. I don't know which vlog is going up first, so otherwise you should just be subscribed and have your notifications on so you always know when we're posting. So at 12 South, not only do they have super cute stores, but they had an indoor-outdoor scratch kitchen called Bar Taco. And this morning, Mark and I were talking about what are some of our favorite things that we've done. And yesterday's lunch was really high on the list for both of us. So the way Bar Taco works, they don't have like servers or dedicated staff for the table. Everybody is a support staff member, and they kind of just all help out. You scan a QR code, it's street tacos, so they're like $3 a piece, and they're small, which I will show you. And we tried 5 different kinds of street tacos from Bar Taco, in addition to their guacamole, which was very fresh and delicious. They make everything by hand. Basically, I think the general manager who we were talking to, he said, if we don't make it, we don't sell it. And that includes like all of their juices are freshly pressed. Mark had, I think, 2 margaritas because it was National Margarita Day. Mark, would you say that those margaritas were like up there on your rankings?
Those are the best ones of the day.
But not of your life.
Maybe of my life.
Wow, wow. Okay, so not only were they the best margaritas of the day, of which he had 8 margaritas yesterday, and I'm not shaming him. If it's National Margarita Day and you're in Tennessee, I think you are supposed to drink 8. But they were the best of the day and possibly the best of his life. So we'll leave it there. I had Bar Cava, which I'm unclear on if they make it or not because it's based on their name. It was delightful, and the tacos were elite. These are maybe the best tacos I think I've ever had in my life. I was so surprised by the pork belly taco and the avocado one. I now want to try the avocado one at our local like favorite Mexican haunt, Anejo. It's on Falmouth's Main Street, and we're there probably once a week. That's probably embarrassing. Sometimes we're there more than once a week. So they have a tempura fried avocado taco that I've never tried because I thought this is probably really boring, and it just wasn't. So I'd like to compare, contrast. We are starting with small batch of house-made guacamole and then tortilla chips. It's okay, but they're clearly pressed in like if you're making wraps. That's cool. Like they're pressed in the same machine that makes tortilla wraps. That's really neat. Apologies about the lighting. The sun is behind me. At Bar Taco, everything is made from scratch. This one is the pork belly. This one looks like the tempura fried avocado. I don't know what this is.
Shrimp.
Shrimp. Was this the chili lime? And then what's that one?
That is a chorizo.
Oh, no thank you. But these are basically bariatric portions. I'm gonna move my head so you can see. And we had a little bit of guacamole to start. Mark's on margarita number 2 for National Margarita Day. I think I'm gonna start with, so the shrimps here are little. We're shrimp snobs because of where we live. These are tiny baby shrimps. Can I eat that shrimp? Oh, do I want that one first? I feel like I'm close to being full just because I'm also having cava at the same time. I'm gonna start with the pork belly. Allegedly, this is one of the most popular ones. I hope you can hear me because of the wind. That is so good. It's crispy. I didn't expect that. Avocado one's up next. So they have one of these at Anejo. Have you ever had that one? I've never tried it, I don't think. I'm always tempted to, and then I'm thinking, avocado probably won't fill me up. I love it here. That's incredible. So the tacos we had last night at Chopper, we were talking about them. Do you like that? It's so fresh. It's like a light batter. I like that. I don't think there's any protein in that. I could eat 100 of them and never get full. Is that what that means? I feel like the tacos at Chopper were savory, whereas because this is a scratch kitchen, everything here is like very, very fresh. Shrimp one worth my bite? No?
That's not the best one.
Can I bite the pork one again? Okay. So this restaurant's cool because you like order online. He described it as like an Amazon cart. You like fill your cart with the tacos you want. They're all like $3 each. And then they just bring them out to you when they're ready, but they're little, which works out great for sharing and for my tummy size. Oh man. I feel like if you ate really slowly, you could just eat 30 tacos over the course of several hours. And it's warm out. We have the sun. I don't want to leave ever. Stony Clover's up next. Watch that shopping vlog. Coming at ya. Bar Taco, fabulous. So instead of like a traditional dinner where we just sit down and eat dinner, yesterday was our afternoon of like bar hopping. So we started at the White Limousine, which is the Dolly Parton inspired bar at the Graduate Hotel here in Nashville. Everything is pink, everything is gold, it's outlandish, it's over the top. They have something called a chambong, which is like a shooter of champagne. And I did ask about it because I was like, is this just a fun glass? Can you set it down? And she said, no, you just have to gulp it. Bariatric surgery, that's a big no-no. Gulping things that are carbonated, no. So we just got a regular glass of champagne. We're at White Limousine. In addition to our drinks, we have 2 shrimp cocktail. These are big ones. I'm excited to eat those. And I got the frites, which come with a yummy dipping sauce and ketchup. Mark seems excited about the dipping sauce. And my champagne, this glass is plastic, which is interesting, but it only actually makes me want it more because I feel like it would be so cute in my backyard. Yum. I was telling Mark when we left, like, the food there is really good and it doesn't have to be. It's definitely like a kitschy, Instagram aesthetic place. So the food doesn't have to be good because people will go anyway, but the food was really good. And then we made our way to Pushing Daisies, which is an underground margarita speakeasy. And of course, for National Margarita Day, we did have reservations. You do actually enter like through a stairwell that doesn't look like it's leading to anything, or if it looks like it's leading to something seedy, and then you turn the corner and there's this like dark, sexy vibe situation. I love speakeasies. We were talking about like all of the different ones that I've been able to go to. This one was really cool. They had hundreds of kinds of margaritas. I got cava. Actually, it was a cava rosé, and it was really good. Like one of the best cavas of the trip. And we didn't eat anything there because we were both still full. And from Pushing Daisies, we started our tour of Broadway's honky tonks. I did ride a mechanical bull. There will be footage of that on Instagram for you. We did, how many did we go to? We started at the lucky B word, the bad word, I can't say it here, saloon, because the female singer who was performing was so good. She was so good. She did like an array of like 80s rock to modern country to a little bit of pop. She was amazing. I had champagne there. It definitely wasn't champagne, but it wasn't bad. And we had Nashville hot chicken nachos, but we got them in medium because I was sharing them. I think Mark probably wanted them hot, but Nashville hot is on a different level of heat intensity index wise. I can't handle it. It makes Mark have to like, whew, whew, when he's breathing. That's how spicy it is. I'm kind of a baby about certain spices, like not with Mexican food, but with Southern flavor. I can't do it. So we went with the medium, which was spicy enough for me. Those were really good too. Again, they don't have to be. It's a Broadway, Nashville honky-tonk strip. People are going to go there, but the food was good. After we left the Lucky Saloon, we went to Miranda Lambert's bar. I don't know the name of it. I might have footage of the name of it. It's very cute inside. And the music was really good, but the drinks were awful. I think I was drinking rosé. It was the worst wine I've ever had. Mark got a mixed drink. They don't have a menu there. So Mark said, can I see your drink menu? And the bartender said, well, you just order whatever you want. Okay, so we did. Both things were terrible. If you're going for the music, great, drink water. Not worth the price of drinks, especially because they were so bad. And then I think we crossed the street. We were on the opposite side of Broadway, all the way down at the end. I don't know the name of the place where we were. It does have a mechanical bull. There were like tables set up to play Beirut college games. Mark and I played each other. We were both pretty bad, but it was fun. The wine there was decent. We didn't eat anything. And then from there we went to one last place called Layer Cake. It's a really cool name and a cool concept. Inside this building, there are multiple floors, like a layer cake of like restaurants, bars, dining experiences, kind of club scene-ish. It was super quiet. I mean, it was a Wednesday night, but it was really quiet. We went all the way up to the top floor where they had good rosé, like the kind I drink at home, good rosé, but I couldn't really drink it. So I had reached a point where I was so full. Even though we hadn't eaten that much, we had been drinking at multiple places, so I couldn't really drink it. I took it to go. I lied, that was not our last stop of the night. We made one more stop after that at Mellow Mushroom, which we had been to in Savannah.
Yes.
It's a pizza place, and we did order 2 slices of pizza. I bit 1 slice twice, and then nursed the rosé that I had snuck in a plastic cup under my jean jacket. That's where we were in the evening. And from there we walked home. We were home by 11. We were home by 10.
I think we're home by 9:30.
We might have been home by 9:30, but we could not have stayed out any later. We would have both been disastrous. So we came home, watched some 1899 on Netflix. I took a shower because it was raining on the way home. So my hair was just like in that I'm wet but frizzy state that couldn't be saved, so we washed it for today. And then we went to bed. So we had a hodgepodge of different beverages and foods, but I did wake up hungry, probably because I did not eat enough protein for dinner. Like I had 2 shrimp, and then, but that was at 4 p.m. and then kind of didn't eat any more protein, maybe some of the chicken off the nachos, but I didn't eat probably enough to constitute like a full meal. So yesterday was really fun. I am excited for barbecue today. It's 10 a.m., which means it's 11 a.m. at home, which is around our normal early bird lunch time. So we need to like finish packing up here and then figure out where we're headed to for lunch. I think we're between 2 locations right now. Both are said to have Nashville's best barbecue. And then I think we're going to eat dinner at the airport tonight and head home. If I have any additional clips of what we ate today, I will make sure they get put here. We are at Edley's barbecue. Smile, Marky. Back at 12 South, and we've gotten a little bit of a feast here. Ribs were only supposed to be available on weekends and for dinner, and the lovely man at the where you order said ribs are up, so Mark jumped right on that. He also has a hot pork sandwich, and then I got tacos, brisket tacos. Apparently I'm only eating tacos on this trip, and I claim this cornbread. Yes, let's eat. So the cornbread was not my thing, but I did eat 3/4 of 1 taco. So good. Mark finished it and ate his ribs and chicken sandwich and sides. We still have a taco. I don't know what we're saving it for, but I'm bringing it with us. I hope this was fun for you to watch. I didn't really film everything that we drank while we were out in the honky tonks because I was really trying to like enjoy ourselves, be present, and I think the music might have been copyrighted anyway. So if you can just imagine me with plastic cups of champagne, that's what it looks like. As always, we have more weight loss surgery content coming your way. So if you are into this, make sure you are subscribed. Leave me a comment below for what you want to see next. I love you, and we will see you next week. Bye.